Welcome to Before You Get Older with Josie. I am glad you are here because today I am going to tell you about my dear father. Before he sadly passed away in 2021, he said something to me about life and what he wished he had done more of. This chat in the hospital room has stayed with me, and now I want to share it with you. Let's get comfortable to hear what my father had to say right before he became too sick to speak anymore. My father and mum were married for 60 years and were quite devoted to each other and were always with each other. But in the hospital room, this is what he had to say to me. My father never raised his voice. He didn't need to. When he spoke, you listened, because he chose his words carefully, like they mattered. And most of the time, they did. A few weeks before he died, we were sitting in the hospital room, the kind of room that smells like disinfectant and unfinished conversations. He looked thinner than I'd ever seen him, but his eyes were still sharp, still curious. He said, "Josie, you know what I wish we'd done more of?" I leaned in, expecting something profound or dramatic. "Travelled," he said. "Not far, just more." I laughed a little and said, "You did all right. You saw plenty." He shook his head. "No, I meant together with your mother. But I kept saying, one day." That phrase stayed with me. One day. He told me about all the places he and Mum had talked about, towns just a few hours away, quiet coastal roads, country pubs with bad coffee and good stories, nothing exotic, nothing expensive. He said they were always waiting for the right time, when work slowed down, when money was easier, when life wasn't so busy. Funny thing about life, it never slows down on its own. He smiled then, a small one, the kind people make when they're being honest, but not unkind. "I thought time was something we had heaps of," he said. "Turns out it's something you borrow." After he passed, I found an old box in the shed, maps, dog-eared brochures, a notebook with destinations circled but never visited. There is even a list titled "Trips We'll Do Soon." Soon never came. A few months after Father's funeral, Mum and I packed a bag each and drove. No plan, no deadlines, just us and the road. We stopped when we felt like it, ate where the locals ate, slept where the silence felt right, enjoying each other's company, and everywhere we went, we thought of him. Sometimes in sadness, but in gratitude too, because his regret wasn't a weight, it was a gift, a warning wrapped in love. Here's what I learned from my father, sitting in that hospital room. Travel isn't about ticking places off a list. It's about choosing moments while you still can with loved ones. You don't need money. You don't need perfect timing. You just need to stop saying one day, "Go while your knees still work. Go while the people you love can come with you. Go while memories are still waiting to be made." Because one day has a habit of turning into never. And if you're lucky enough to hear that truth in time, don't waste it. Take the trip before we get older. Thank you for listening to my story about my father. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment. I would love to read about your unforgettable memory with your loved one. If you liked it, then subscribe for the next one. It's going to be really good.